Okay, you guys, so we are back with another Bang It video, honey, because I've been trying to catch up and keep up with everyone who has been delivering on Stefon Diggs and Cardi B. And we all are looking at the same mess, and we all are convinced that Cardi is a bird, right? And the people that support this behavior, bird behavior, bird nation. I haven't seen not even a Cardi B fan supporting this. And this goes to show just how bad, like it is so bad. Can it get any worse at this point? And this is what I've been telling you guys. So, I've watched Tisatel's video. Tisatel seems to have a different point of view. And this is what I've been telling you guys, because Stefon Diggs has managed to trick you all into believing that his nonchalant attitude when Cardi B was going off, firing off, it means that, oh my God, he's such a nice guy. Ain't no way he would ever put his hands on someone, because look at him in that moment. Tissa believes that that moment was carefully orchestrated by Stefon Diggs so as to prove that he's not an aggressor. It is Cardi B, right? And honey, if that's what he did, I have to say, mission accomplished. The evil in this world, the evil forces, the evil nature of people today, it is so real that, honey, let me tell you this. I'm going to tell you this. Like, you have to consistently measure, calculate your every single move when you're dealing with some people. Cardi B has to calculate her move when she's dealing with Stefon Diggs. Stefon Diggs has to calculate his move when he's dealing with Cardi B. And is that a relationship? Absolutely not, honey. And this is why I said on Sunday, I'm not going to be the one to ruin this girl's 10 minutes of happiness. And when I said it, people were like, oh my God, you're so horrible. And I'm like, okay, if you think I'm horrible, give it 3 to 5 business days, honey. Has it been 3 to 5 business days? Because I don't know if y'all are seeing what the rest of the world is seeing, but you know what birds are going to do? Birds will be birding. They got the bird flu. And guess what? There's so many women in these toxic mess, and they think it's normal. My man is he's just the way it is. And to all the women who are out there using root magic on this man, thinking that it's gonna save something, honey, if we're seeing this, it means that there's a bigger explosion just days, if not hours away from this one. And it's gonna be hella messy. So, as such, back to Tell's theory on Diggs carefully orchestrating this. And honey, I believe he did. I believe he did, because would you know that you have so many allegations out here against you? And this is what I've been saying. He has so many allegations out here against him, and the allegations against him, they are not good. They are horrible. And how do you pull back from that image? Stage a moment to make it look as though the bitch has been acting up and it ain't you? Because what are the chances that all of this is happening after Chef Mila Adams said that both her and Cardi B had experienced unpleasantries by this man by way of him abusing them? What are the chances that this came after? And Cardi B was heard saying, that bitch is what? Messy. And then they try to spin it off by, haven't you ever been hungry? Don't you ever have a dispute with your baby daddy? Honey, not in 2026. Women are choosing celibacy and spirituality. Why not encourage women to get over on that side? Why encourage women to be having toxic mess of a blowout with their baby daddy? It's as though when Sierra taught us that leveling up was possible, like, how can you forget that leveling up is possible? It's a possibility, and women do not need to resort to this kind of lifestyle. Like, it is such a mess. And I said to you guys that Stefon Diggs is a whole lot smarter than Cardi B. Every time I'm recording a video, honey, it's the chickens. It's the chickens. I'm convinced that I'm being gang stalked at this point, you know? But just kidding. But as I was saying, every time that we see something and Cardi B thinks she's doing her big one, toxic mess. And I said to you guys that Cardi B insists on building and thriving on on toxicity. That is what she's always known for. Nothing good. And I promise you, Young Miami could not be doing this out here. She would not get away with it. A darker skinned girl from the hip hop community could not do this and get away with it. Nicki Minaj from the Caribbean could not be out here causing so many mess and toxicity in hip hop and get away with it, because even now people hate Nicki for aligning herself with Trump. While I understand the hate, I don't understand them picking on Nicki when she ain't the only one, right? Because even Cat Williams has a beautiful joke about that, how he outlined how everyone voted for Trump. Even states that would not normally vote for Trump voted for Trump, right? So I'm just putting that in there to say people love to self-project. Nicki could not have gotten away with promoting and portraying such a lifestyle in the hip hop industry on social media. Because, guys, Kenneth Petty could not be out here acting a mess, acting a fool. Neither could Nicki, because y'all would cancel those two in a heartbeat. But what I love about Kenneth Petty, based on what it seems, I don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but we're outside looking in, and we're not seeing Zoo in any drama. And, you know, you can say Zoo has a criminal record, but Zoo keep his side of the streets clean, honey. And Nicki is minding her business and keeping it cute, you know. But could Nicki and Zoo Petty do this and get away with it? Absolutely not. But honey, if Stefon Diggs set up Cardi B, he did his big one, because when I looked at that moment, I said, you know what? If Stefon Diggs is not careful, Cardi B is gonna ruin his career. That's what I said. And it seems as though that's the message Stefon Diggs was sending to everyone. Cardi B is the drama, honey. She is the drama. Remember when she came out with that album name and I said this woman has manifested an entire year of mess on herself? And y'all told me that Cardi B will be fine because she has money. And I said, no amount of money prevents you from stepping into shit. And no amount of money can buy back your mental health. But because y'all are birds, birds. And someone is telling me, oh, it takes a bird to know a bird. Oh no, honey, it takes birds being on public display, birds offending bad behavior to know birds. And I'm not gonna apologize for it. Anyone that supports this toxic mess, bird, mother bird, father bird, y'all are birds who support this. It's a hot goddamn mess. And the internet is telling the girl, move on, sweetie. But is she gonna move on? Absolutely not. But Stefon Diggs did his big one, honey. He did his big one, making Cardi B look like a damn fool consistently. He's like, is this y'all queen? Really? Where's Kiki? Kiki, I told y'all, you ain't never gonna get this behavior out of Kiki. Oh no, honey, Kiki ain't gonna lose herself. And you see, look at Lord Giselle. This is why sometimes it is important that when our parents does not give us that good name that exudes powerfulness, we have to give ourselves some badass aliases because take for example, Lord Giselle, she's gonna always be out here acting like royalty. Honey, if you have a messy name, a messy alias, change it please, because your well-being may very well depend on it. Like for me, I can say I get money, I'm a star. Star. And you best believe, honey, when when shit is low, someone is always sending me some good dough because I get money, I'm a star. I don't care who say they hate my singing. I don't care who says your voice is so annoying. Listen, I see y'all telling everyone on the internet that, and I believe I have a beautiful, I know, not believe, I know I have a beautiful, authentic voice, and no one is gonna take that from me, honey, because I'm a star. Who's gonna tag Megan Thee Stallion? Only hope she's not there being a footstool too, because honey, we don't need so many footstools. We've got enough. We've seen enough over the years. So, I hope that Barnaby gets the strength to get out of that mess. Because if she doesn't, this one is going to put an end to something that she has worked so hard for over the years. But then again, we don't need to worry about Barnaby because she is one of the lighter brighter who knows how to trick people, put on a performative piece and make a damn good comeback. Damn, that girl is good. She deserves an Oscar. But well played, Diggs. Well played. And that's all I have to share in this video with you all, honey. Peace.